the play Hamlet, the question of whether or not someone, specifically Hamlet, was slowly going mad over the course of the play is a major plot theme for that story. And it turns out that Shakespeare may have been intentionally using odd phrasing to help along this narrative. Find out how language, and specifically the way someone speaks, was used to suggest insanity on Shakespeare's stage. That is what's happening right now on That Shakespeare Life. Hamlet talks about declensions of pronouns as an indication of madness. And looking back at the linguistics of this period and the development of the English language, there does seem to be an association between how one spoke or what words they use as to whether or not they were insane. To learn more about this history and see what we can uncover from clues from Shakespeare's play, I sat down with renowned linguist and historian of language David Crystal. Here's what he had to say.
No, not really. It's Polonius who actually says this, not Hamlet himself. Polonius is talking about the way in which he thinks Hamlet has gone mad. And so he, at one point, talks about the stages of madness. He thinks it began as being simply a lowering, and then it became a weakness, and then it became a lightness, and then it became a madness. And he sees these four things as being, slowly declining into some kind of awful state. So he's using this word decline in its modern sense, really. It's the way we would think of it today. But at that time, of course, it was a relatively new way of talking about things. It's one of Shakespeare's rather vivid ways of describing what's going on.
To hear more about the declension of pronouns and why there were entire sections of Shakespeare's plays dedicated to talking about them, as well as how you can spot suspected madmen from the stage just from how they sound, listen to our entire conversation with David Crystal right now on the podcast at CassidyCash.com/episode 304. While you're there, make sure to click the detailed show notes button to expand the extras related to this topic, including primary documents, museum artifacts, and period paintings. That's it for this week. Thank you for watching. I'm Cassidy Cash, and I hope you learned something new about the Bard. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.